Okay, so for the assembly of the magazine, it's actually quite easy. So just remove the support. You can, for this one, you can just remove by hand, right? And then just push it here on both sides. Be gentle, right? And then this is the built-in spring, so just break it off with your hand and then just take this out. Once joined together, it's gonna be very, very durable. But right now, for now, just be really careful. Don't squeeze it, right? Don't do this. If you do this here, it will break off, right? So just be careful. So just set it aside. Here I'm about to show you how to do the assembly for the magazine that is using TPU part. As for the non-TPU mods, it's quite similar. So once you know how to assemble this, then it's gonna be super easy for you to do the non-TPU mods. So this is the body for the magazine. This is the bottom plate, and this is the mag follower. So we do have some support here to remove. I'm going to face forward. Okay, so I already removed the support, but just be careful here, because we're gonna have a rubber band coming from here and then all the way back here. So make sure it's somewhat smooth, right? So that it doesn't scratch the rubber band. Then you're gonna have a really bad durability, right? So just make it smooth. Just stand it. Okay, so this will do. For myself, every time I sand it off, like it's not visible once assembled, so you don't have to do this. But personally, I'll just use the torch or lighter, but usually I use torch so that you don't have the smoke mark. So once sanded, you can just quickly have a quick pass of using the torch. And then the surface will become kind of somewhat smooth. And then right after you have a quick pass of the torch, and just use your finger to make it even more smooth. Yeah. Now it's good. Now it's time for the TPU parts here. So you can see here we got a circle here, right? So just cut it off. Make sure that you leave as much as the length as possible. So just don't cut it here. Try to cut it here, like so. And then you can see a slot here, right? Just put it in. Put it in like this. So the direction is facing this way, right? So make sure you get it right, like this. And make sure the bottom of these two parts are sitting flush. Yeah, I think it's good. And then just put a drop of a super glue here. Just a little bit. Yeah, this will do. Every time when you are using the super glue, just make sure you got enough time for it to cure. Usually I'll wait at least like a half an hour to even to 1 hour, especially in the winter, before you move on to do anything else with that parts that you just applied the super glue. So I think it's good. Okay, so this is the top cover here, right? So remove all the support. I'm going to face forward here. Okay, so it's done. If anything, just make sure here. Make sure it's smooth here, because we're gonna put the rubber band through the channel here. So just make sure it's smooth. You can put some grease on it if you want it. You can put some grease here. Also make sure here you clean this part like this. Just double check the channel is smooth and clean, and yeah, it's ready. Please note that you're gonna see it's not flat here and here. I designed it on purpose, right? So don't sand it off. Just leave it there, right? It's not flat here and here. It's there for a reason, okay? And then you just combine these two together. Like, it's always easier if you cut it with the angle, like so. Then just work your way in by like doing this twist, right? And and then be patient. Okay, and then just apply the method. I believe it's number 3, how to make the pins and keep it secured in place, right? That tutorial video, you can refer back to that. So I'm going to cut it to the proper length. If you know how to do it, definitely just do it without watching the video that I just mentioned, right? But if you don't know how to do it, then always refer back to that tutorial video about how to make the pin and keep it in place securely. Okay, just like this. Okay. Now it's the fun part. We're going to use the rubber band and use the rubber band to combine this part and the make follower together. Before we do anything with the rubber band, please use the loop or grease, apply some in the tube here, right? And then also on the surface of the make follower, especially the channel here, just put some loop on it. Okay, so then we get one rubber band here. See, here we got a slot. So just put the rubber band into the slot and then use a small screwdriver to get it out like this. And then just keep it in place with your thumb. Okay, and then just have a loop here, right? I know you OCD people, you're gonna have your chance to revisit this part and keep it really neat and beautiful. But right now, just that, you know, it doesn't matter right now. You're gonna have your chance. So, so make sure we get this end out like this, right? And then loop here, like so, and then all the way back here, like so, okay? And then just like this, right? Like this. Okay, now we're going to drop the make follower into the tube of the mixing body. Please note that you're gonna have to push the TPU part in so that you can drop the make follower into the tubing here. And then just drop it like so. So clearly, right now it doesn't have enough tension when the make follower is on the very top of the position here, meaning you will not have enough tension or force to push the last 1 or 2 rounds of the disc into place. So how to address the problem? That's why I have the part to have the shape like this, right? To have the slot for looping of the rubber band here. So just get it out. Now it's your chance for OCD people. Just organize the rubber band, make it neat and beautiful, right? And then just loop like this. Okay. Oh, this is very important. So to ensure that you have enough tension of the make follower at on this position, right? So just stretch it like so, and then you pinch the rubber band and keep it in place here, right? So that you have enough tension for the make follower, right? And then just do this, twist, and then coming back like this. If it's not enough, you still need more tension, you can do the same stuff that we just did, and then just have it to have another loop, right? I think it's okay to have maybe 2 to 3 loops here, right? As long as the rubber band doesn't get bulge or protruding out of the slot here. Otherwise, you're gonna have a difficult time of inserting the magazine to the position, right? Okay, so yeah, that's a very good tension there. Now we're going to combine these two here, right? So make sure it's directional. So if it's facing to the left, you're gonna see here we got a triangle mark here, right? So make sure the triangle also facing left, and just put it in like so. And then you just dropped 2 pins here. I'm going to skip, and then I'm going to show you the end result. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's good. So, okay, so for the non-TPU mods, everything else is pretty much the same, except you do have to print the magazine body here, and then the make follower here, right? They share the same bottom plate and the top cover here. So you just assemble everything exactly the same as you were assembling this one, except it's easier. You don't have to deal with this part anymore. Yeah, and that's about it. Thank you.